EA Sports coverage of the NFL brings us to our nation's capital at FedEx Field in Landover, Maryland. Just as we were getting ready for air, both teams coming out of their locker rooms, out of the tunnel, and this crowd is pumped up as their Redskins get set to match up with the Dallas Cowboys. Here's the former Redskin, Kai Forbath, to get us rolling, and off we go from FedEx Field.
Here we go, here we go, here we go. On the ready. Check Mike 54, Mike 54. Hey, come on, now, come on, now. Hey, switch gears.
Now the first carry for Adrian Peterson. He'll wind up getting a yard on the game's first play at second down.
They tried a quick hitter inside, but that one was swallowed up because what they're hoping, those big defensive linemen will take the bait and move laterally and open up a crease that they can run through. Didn't happen on that play.
The last play got just a yard. Here's 2nd and 9 from the 26.
Check 25, check 25, check 25. Okay, Smith. Mike 54.
Now Haskins to throw on 2nd down. And this one's incomplete. He was trying to get it there to Vernon Davis, the tight end. And it's 3rd down. Before the game, they were running the route tree about as efficiently and effectively as we could have possibly imagined, but sometimes the passes just go awry.
Yeah, let's face it, when you're running the route tree in pregame, you don't have defenders breathing down your neck. You don't have defensive backs making plays on the football. Hard to replicate the intensity of the game in pregame.
After an incomplete pass on 2nd down, that'll leave him trying to convert on 3rd and 9.
That's it. No.
3rd down. Here's Haskins. Open man is Quinn, able to connect. A really nice gain at 25 yards. Now on this first drive, looks like they want to get that vertical passing game going early.
And they did, and what a warning shot they just fired. If you're not going to back up and play coverage deep, we're going to attack you all game long. And once you adjust to that and you start to back off, then that opens things up underneath. A really nice start for them. Great way to get the game going.
7 yards there on the first down screen play.
Brandon, they didn't get everything they wanted out of that play, but the tight end did. And I don't mean it in a positive way. Great job of him holding out after absorbing that big hit.
He's got the first down here inside the 30. And finally wrestled down at the 11. And he's going to get this all the way down to the Cowboys' 11. If you're an Adrian Peterson fan, that's the sign that you want to see right there on the other end. They got to learn to get him down, or this could be a long one.
And it's also the sign that his team wanted to see. Him making that type of a run, having a force and an impact on the game that early, that really demoralizes the defense because they realize it could be a long game trying to get him on the ground.
No gain on the play. 2nd and 10.
You got tight.
Now a fake on the give here as they try the run pass option. And he takes it in. Touchdown, Washington. An 11-yard touchdown. And the Redskins take the ball down the field and score on their opening drive. Walking into the stadium, we saw a ton of people donning the jerseys of this rookie quarterback, so you know they love that opening drive, and he throws a touchdown pass.
He gave a little bit of confirmation about what they had hoped, right? Because they thought they had a quarterback. They're thinking they have a quarterback. You do this, they believe they've got a quarterback. Look up, elbowing each other up in the stands. That's our guy.
Extra point good by Hopkins, and it's now a 7-0 game.
Maxwell score, Redskins 7, Cowboys nothing.
The kickoff unit is out on the field, and they will send this one away. This will be taken to the back of the end zone. And no run back here. This will be a touchback, and it comes out to the 25-yard line. So Prescott and the Cowboys now with a 1st and 10 at their own 25-yard line. Here's the first carry for Ezekiel Elliott. He's upended after a gain of 2 out to the 27.
They'd love to just strike back with a touchdown right here, and if it's a long play, so be it. But the main goal, get a couple of first downs, run some plays, run some clock, allow their defense to get a chance to catch their breath, settle down, and relax a little bit after they just gave up the score.
On 2nd down, Elliott.
Brandon, all things considered, they have to feel pretty good about getting that type of a gain, considering the blitz that they just had against them.
Prescott to throw it. Prescott stripped.
On plays like this where the ball comes free, it's often unusual for the team that lost it to get it back. Because this is the quarterback. The ball gets away from him. Everyone else is trying to execute what they're supposed to do on offense. They're usually looking in the other direction, downfield, or have moved away from it. In this case, though, the teammate is able to come up with the ball.
An opening there on that 1st down run as he gets this forward for about 8 or 9. And that looks to be 8 officially, so 2nd and 2. After 1, 7-0 on EA Sports.
I'm here all day. Watch safety creep. Watch safety creep.
On 2nd down, Italia, and he'll go down right around the 47 this time. 4 yards the pickup, 1st down.
2nd and 2 is prime time for a little bit of a gamble, isn't it? Open up the playbook, go play action, toss that bad boy deep. But in this situation, give it to your back.
Nowhere to escape, and he goes down. The DN, Jonathan Allen, making sure his presence is felt.
And that was just absolute perfect man coverage. Nowhere for them to go with the football. Led to a sack. And that's really difficult to do in today's NFL with all these gazelles running around that you're trying to cover in the secondary.
Don't need it all back at once, but you figure they're going to need something here. 17 yards to go on 2nd down. They get just a yard back there, and now they'll be looking at a tough 3rd and 15.
One thing to keep in mind, partner, especially in the second half, when you've got a running back of this size, of these dimensions, I can just tell you, attrition does set in for a defense because you're excited about hitting him in the first half. Maybe not so much in the second half, and some of these shorter games turn into bigger runs later.
Pass on target, Prescott to Cooper. And they're going to have another 1st down here as the tackle's made at the Redskins' 37. So Amari Cooper out of Northwestern High School in Miami making a nice play there.
And it's so funny that when I was going through the draft process when he came out of Alabama and was inquiring about him and his skills, they say it all began back in Miami. He really became a pro receiver at a young age because of his attention to detail and precision. But don't forget his athletic ability. That's what made that catch there.
And he did spend 1 year with Teddy Bridgewater as his quarterback there, so that helped back in high school. Line of scrimmage, again the 37 as they line up 2nd and 10.
Here we go, D. Get off the field.
Here's Prescott. Blitz coming, and down he goes.
Enough takes a start to have a good drive. Quite like a big loss on a sack, does it?
Now they're looking at a 3rd and long, and suddenly the momentum shifted to the other side of the football.
And old Mo is a very, very fickle man.
They'll need a big play here. Will Dak and the Cowboys after the sack. It's 3rd and long. 2 minutes on the clock, 2nd quarter, 7-0 ball game. A reminder, coming up at halftime, Jonathan Coachman will join us from Orlando with our halftime report. The business to take care of before we get there.
A 2-minute drill before the coach's 2-minute drill.
And they're going to have another 1st down here as the tackle's made at the Redskins' 20-yard line.
I'd have to say that whenever you see a good post route run, they do not like to let it end without the catch. Hence, that great diving play.
Yeah, lay it up there, let him go get it, and he got it. From the red zone now, touchdown. He's going to find Gallup here complete. And stopped a few yards shy of the goal line at the 3. And the gain here to the previous play, and it's better than 40 yards total. They're piecing together a nice drive to start this one. Seems pretty scripted and pretty successful so far.
And I think they did it without our help. Because you remember when we sat in the production meeting with them to talk about this, and hey, you know, how you guys didn't come out of the gate? I know I offered my help with a few plays, and they didn't seem to want it. You were the smart one. Whatever they're doing, though, it's working really well.
Brings up second and goal at the 2-yard line.
One man in the backfield, that's Elliott on second and goal. They'll give it to him up the middle. Now he is going to be stopped cold behind the line of scrimmage. The Redskins now going to use the first of their 3 timeouts as the clock shows 50 seconds to play here in half number 1. This Washington defense, they've stood tall the first 2 plays. Now 3rd and goal. Throwing, Prescott. That is caught. It's Cooper for the Cowboy touchdown. The 3-yard touchdown pass as they are now on the board here in the first half.
After nearly 30 minutes of football, that touchdown puts us in a position where if they make the extra point, we're right back to even before we start the second half.
Kai Forbath on for the extra point. It's good, and we're all tied at 7 apiece.
That ties the game.
Each team's had it. Each team has scored. 7-7 here as the kick's away. This will be taken to the back of the end zone. And in hindsight, probably should have stayed where he was, as he'll only get back. To the 16-yard line.
16-yard line.
The Washington offense at the line and ready to roll. And we're under a minute to go here. What's been an even first half all tied up.
Yeah, still time to make something happen, too. A couple completions, just bring them together. Could get into field goal range. Let's see what happens.
This one complete to Jordan Reed. And way up past the 35 before he's taken down. That good for 21 yards on the catch and run. Now Haskins. Open man is Quinn. He completes it. Now Washington going to use the second of their 3 timeouts, as it'll come with 15 seconds to play in the first half.
First and 10 at the 48-yard line.
Back-to-back good plays have them on the move on first down.
Here it comes, here it comes. Say. SOS. Go. Check play ball. He's checking crack. He's coming. Look at it. We got double up. Undercrunch. Go. Watch the shit. Let it go.
On play action, Haskins eluding the pressure right. He'll take a shot for the end zone. And he bats it away, and it falls down incomplete. Chidobe Awuzie there to make the play in coverage.
Brings up second and 10.
So now 2nd and 10 after the incompletion on first down.
Let's bring it. Let's go. Let's bring it. Mike's 54.
2nd and 10 now. Haskins. He's going to take a shot at the end zone. Why not? And this will be incomplete. 1 second left to go.
Incomplete. Brings up a 3rd down and 10 yards to go.
So back-to-back incompletions, and that has him staring at a 3rd and 10.
Oh, yeah, and here we go.
And with just 1 second remaining in the first half, they'll call the timeout. An incomplete pass on 2nd down. That muddles things a little bit here. This is 3rd and 10.
Check 99. Check 99. Rush in. Rush in. Rush in. Check the backer. Check the backer.
And he'll get this to the 40, but that's still going to be a few yards short of the first down. So 2 quarters down, 2 remain. Charles and I return after the break. All right, Coach, thank you, and we welcome everyone back for quarter number 3. And how about this right out of the locker room? An onside kick attempt. Set and ready to go for the second half. 1 touchdown apiece, 7-7 on score.
Let's go, baby. Here we go.
Out there ready for this next drive, the Redskins offense. They have a chance to break our tie here as we get a look at the first drive of quarter 3.
And it's such a tone setter, isn't it? Because both sides trying to seize momentum to begin the half. What do they have dialed up that'll give them an advantage to move the ball downfield?
Let's find out what they have dialed up. And this one complete on the slant route. And he is tackled inside the 40, not quite to the 35. Give him 16 yards there, and it's a Redskin first down. And just a small glimpse there as to why they like this rookie so much.
And that's why they lit up a little bit in our meetings with the coaching staff, didn't
Yeah, when
they?
we talked about him, they did.
Yeah, they like his work ethic. You know, this guy's running every route well in the route tree and getting better at it all the time. Really honing his game. They expect a pretty good jump out of him as things continue to move on.
And he's got this down almost to the 20 before he's dropped. A Redskin first down, the pickup 15 yards.
Not only have they completed a couple on this drive, but they peeled off some pretty good chunks of yardage, too.
Absolutely, great start. 2 nice plays in the pass game. Now can they continue to feed off that? Back-to-back good plays, have them on the move on first down.
Check 24. Watch 24.
Now Peterson on the right. Just a yard on the first down carry, so it's 2nd and 9.
This is what happens sometimes when you abandon the running game. It's hard to get back to it because once guys get out of that mentality of firing out and hitting people, hard to get them started again occasionally.
Let's make these babies cry all the way back home, yo. Let's make these babies cry.
On 2nd and 9, Haskins. Here's a screen to Powell. And he went nowhere. He'll lose yardage back to the 29. That's a loss of 8 yards there to bring up 3rd. Well, that second down completion, something of a disaster, and now they're left with 3rd and long.
Come on, QB, come on.
49, check 49, check 49.
Slam, slam, slam. Kill, kill, kill. Check, check. 22, check, cover. 22, check, cover. Kill, turn up. Kill, 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 turn up. Switch, switch, switch.
They go play action with Haskins. Escaping the pressure right. And he'll just toss it away. So he throws it away, and that brings up 4th down. How about the defensive effort from both of these teams that we've seen in this game?
Would you say it's like a high-stakes chess match right now?
Chess is one way to go. Yeah, I like it.
Okay, the only reason I say that, you feel like they're contemplating their moves before actually making one, and none of them being done very confidently.
Truth be told, I've never played chess, and I know that I'm not smart enough to play chess. Guys like you with your IQ, you can pull that off. Set now to kick this one away, and off it goes. This will be fielded on the back line of the end zone. And he'll take it back to about... About set for this next drive by the Cowboys offense. They're down in this game. A chance for the offense, though, to put something on the board, get some momentum here back to it.
Try and get things kick-started for them. And, you know, in the half, they discussed how they were going to get that done. This is where scripting comes into play a lot of the time.
How many plays do you script coming out of the second?
Most of the time in the first half, you're scripting 12 to 16. I think in the second half, you're really scripting more like 8 to 10. Kind of a starter or opener, whatever terminology they use. Just something to get you off to a quick start.
The tackle by Matthew Ioannidis.
They tried a quick hitter inside, but that one was swallowed up because when they're hoping, this big defensive lineman will take the bait and move laterally and open up a crease so they can run through. Didn't happen on that play.
And running room scarce here. He's going to be stopped in his tracks at the line of scrimmage.
It's easy work, and it's coming again. Check, 55.
So they'll get a little extra time to come up with his third down play as we played 3 quarters. And that'll do it for the end of the second quarter. This is the NFL, and it's on EA Sports. One of the bigger plays in the game thus far, and the crowd getting into it as we come up on a big third down.
Kill. 55. Right there in the middle. 55. Here we go. Echo. 55. Mike, 55.
Looking to throw. Prescott going to take a shot for Gallup. That's caught inside the 20. A big play here for Dallas. 49 yards.
That could very well be a defining play in this game. A touchdown, that gives them the lead, and they took a major step towards getting there with that big play right there.
A first down carry by Elliott. And he is met at the line of scrimmage, and he goes down right there. No gain on the play there. Second down.
Check.
They go Elliott again. And he's eaten up at the line of scrimmage. Might have gotten a yard down to the 16.
I know the scouting report on him is that he doesn't possess the eye discipline to be an elite linebacker. And what that means is his ability to read, react, and make a play. But on that one, he looked like one of those guys.
The Cowboys on third down. No problems to this point. A perfect 5 for 5. This is 3rd and 9. 3 points separating these two sides with 2 minutes left to go in the fourth. So the Cowboys in possession of the football here as we get you reset. They face a critical third down now, needing a score here in the late going. Prescott. And, a crusher there as it's intercepted. Picked off by Dominique Rodgers-Cromartie.
Well, I don't think we'll have to look very hard to find our play of the game. That was an absolutely monstrous big play right there. Backs to the wall. The offense has it in the red zone, driving for the winning score, and he says, not on my watch. And that is one happy bunch on the sidelines.
The Washington offense at the line and ready to roll. And this game not quite over yet. And we'll likely see them take all 3 timeouts defensively, so they can't just kneel this one out. They're going to have to try to run a few plays.
You're exactly right. They've got to get a first down and make them use up all their timeouts in order to feel like they have this one in hand.
And mark him down way up close to the 40 at the 39. The catch and run going to wind up netting him 33 yards.
At the 39-yard line.
And not totally home free yet, but it's looking good as they come up 1st and 10. First down, here's a run with Peterson. Now a timeout called for by the defense as they'll talk things over prior to this upcoming second down play.
1-yard gain brings up 2nd and 9 at the 40-yard line.
run only got a yard. Here's 2nd and 9.
Shoot. Check safety. Kill. Check.
Again, Peterson. And he'll push this forward only to about the 42-yard line. The Cowboys going to use their 2nd timeout now as they get the stoppage with just over a minute to go in the game. In need of a conversion on 3rd down. They had the big play to start the drive. Not much sense.
Tighten up. Big edge. 36. Quick edge. Come.
3rd down, and they're going to try the jet sweep. And that one covered beautifully. Their defenders stayed home, and they'll stop him behind the line. The Cowboys signal for their 3rd and final timeout as they're getting with just a shade under a minute to go in the game. And now the punter, Tress Way, as he sends this one away. And this one hits at the 1, continues on into the end zone for a touchback. About set for this next drive by the Cowboys offense. They're only in need of a field goal, a decent amount of time on the clock. So tell me if I'm wrong. You don't have to be too panicked here.
No, not at all. I agree with you. And this is where your preparation and your confidence comes into play. They've worked on these situations all the time. They know what they want to get done. And in a lot of cases, the great competitors, they love this situation. They think they can go ahead and get it done.
They practiced it. We'll see if practice makes perfect.
Brings up 2nd and 3.
Operating from the 27 now. Here's 2nd and 3.
Under 10. 47.
This is Elliott. And he'll get it up near the 35, right at the 34 here. 7 yards there and a 1st down.
Let's go, defense.
He's back to throw. And that'll be incomplete. Took a pretty good shot as he tried to pull that one in. Couldn't hang on 3rd down.
Now we're in the situation where the quarterback's got to take full charge of his head. Got to totally command it, make sure all eyes are on him. All focus is locked in. Going to call multiple plays and go over different situations and scenarios to make sure everyone is on the same page.
And, a crusher there as it's intercepted. Picked up here by Aaron Colvin. And they'll start with great field position at the 41-yard line.
The Redskins take over 1st and 10 at the 41-yard line.
Haskins down to a knee, and his guys about to come away victorious.
I don't know about you, partner, but watching them take the knee there and finish this one off, I feel like I'm going to be sore tomorrow. This was one bruising affair. Low scoring, but my kind of football.
Not a work of art, but maybe in your world, a little bit of a work of art. You like the defensive side.
I thought it was pretty. I can't help myself. I thought it was pretty.
And it ends in a kneel down as the clock rolls down to zeros.
Tonight's final
Well, Charles, the old saying, the old cliche, if you will, points at a premium, that certainly applied here, didn't it?
And that almost like opened up a time capsule, didn't it? Old school football, low scoring, close game. What a way to finish it up.
You loved it, didn't you? You loved the defenses.
I certainly did. Brought back the images of the game of old.
So that's a wrap for Charles Davis. I'm Brandon Gaudin. And this has been a presentation of the NFL on EA Sports. For more, check us out at easports.com. It's a win for the Redskins as we say so long from FedEx Field. EA Sports coverage of the NFL brings us to our nation's capital at FedEx Field in Landover, Maryland. A few minutes ago, it sounded like the 4th of July on the National Mall as the hometown Redskins were introduced to this sold-out crowd. They are set to go as their guys will match up with the Kansas City Chiefs. Here's the kicker, Harrison Butker, ready to get this one started. And we are underway from FedEx Field.
Day.
Ready. Ancient Gator.
Throwing now, Haskins on first down. When he hits the tight end, it's Davis. He'll wind up getting a yard on the game's first play. It's second down.
And, partner, I think that's a great example that not all tight ends are created equal. Because everything was right. Got the completion, but he's not one of the more dynamic guys in the league. So even though he caught it, couldn't turn it into much more.
The last play got just a yard. Here's second and 9 from the 26.
Mike. We ain't giving it back.
Second down, Haskins. And he's going to find his man out of the backfield. That's complete. And he'll get it up near the 35, right at the 34 here.
Everyone's got to be able to catch the football. Doesn't matter what position you play, but if you're on offense, be aware a ball may come your way.
And just play number 3 here on the opening drive, and it's an early 3rd and 1.
Switch. Check hot route. Hot. Press now. Kill.
On 3rd and 1, it's Haskins. He'll get this to his speedster, Paul Richardson. And he gets this one in midfield before he's brought down. Give him 16 yards there, and it's a Redskin first down.
No. Watch twitch.
Now a fake on the give here as they try the run-pass option. And that'll be incomplete. We do have a penalty flag down, however. Let's see what that's about.
Let's go. Check 53's Mike. They can't hang with us. Whip. Watch the whip.
Haskins going to throw again to Thompson on the screen. And he'll get it out a couple yards shy of midfield at the 48. I don't think it's a surprise they're throwing the football early. We expected that. They told us they were going to come out firing, but 4 for 4 on the opening drive. They like that.
They don't just like it, they love it, because now everyone gets locked in. Your confidence jumps up. Everyone's easy about what they're doing out there. And by the way, they're looking at the sideline thinking to themselves and expressing, let's keep throwing it. We're doing pretty well.
Check 50. Alert 3.
Play action. Haskins. They got position on him, and he pulls it in. And he takes this just a few yards shy of the red zone before going out. A gain of 28 yards there and given the first down.
First and 10 at the 24-yard line.
Haskins and the offense with a 1st and 10. And he's a perfect 5 for 5 here to begin the game.
Check 31. Check 31. Deuce.
A first carry now for Adrian Peterson. And he'll get him inside the 15 down to the 14-yard line. 10 yards on the pickup there, and it'll be 2nd down.
Well, I think that's what they're going to need to do here in the first half. You've got to take some pressure off of this young quarterback, and no better way to do it than to establish the running game early.
Still a few inches short of a first down as they come up now on 2nd down. On 2nd down, here's Haskins. And he finds the tight end, Reed. It's another 10 yards on that one and another first down.
Brandon, lest my eyes deceive me, I think they found a matchup that they're trying to exploit here, don't you? I mean, it's the 2nd time they've gone to him here on this drive.
Yeah, opening drive. It's a tone setter, right? I think they're going to be looking his way a lot.
Yeah, and I think that the way things are going right now, they like him as a featured receiver. Let's see what kind of adjustments the defense is going to make to try and take that away.
They'll try and run for it on 1st and goal. And he's maybe going to get this back to the 4, but that's about all. No gain on the play that time, and it sets up 2nd and goal. Line of scrimmage, again the 4-yard line, 2nd and goal.
Watch the safety creep. Check.
Back to the ground. This time it's Peterson. Slipped one tackle, but no more as he's knocked to the deck behind the line of scrimmage. He'll wind up losing a yard on the play, and that's going to bring up an interesting 3rd and goal. No score after 1 on EA Sports. This has been a long drive. You got to figure a field goal would be a letdown. Can they convert now on 3rd and goal?
Switch it. Come on, switch it. 53 is the mic. 53 is the mic. Quit talking.
Snap comes in 1. Now Haskins. Looking for McLaurin, and he's got him. And they'll get him down about 3 yards short of the first. Able to hold him to just 2 yards, and now it's 4th and goal.
Brandon, perfect defense in this situation would have meant that there was an incompletion. They would have picked it off. Okay, so they gave up the completion. But I really enjoyed watching how the defense stayed in sync, stayed in great communication. And as he dragged across each zone, you see him pointing, communicating. There he is, and they passed him off to each defender. Ended up making a nice play, even though it was complete.
So the field goal there caps what winds up to be an 11-play drive.
Well, partner, that's a lot of offense to run there to only get 3 points. So I just wonder, are they going to recycle those plays because they were successful in getting 3? Or do you go to another section of the playbook trying to find ones that get you into the end zone and get you 6?
And this will not be returnable. It's out of the back of the end zone for a touchback. Mahomes will lead the Chiefs on 1st and 10 at their 25-yard line. They'll start on the ground with McCoy. Officially no gain on the play, and it's 2nd down.
When you try to create space for your running back, the first thought is how physical is the offensive line. Sometimes it's just positioning. On that play, it didn't matter about positioning or being physical. The defensive front, they out-leveraged them and won the battle.
And he'll be upended at the 28-yard line. Just a 3-yard gain there.
43! 43! Yellow. Hey, check right. Watch it, double.
Throwing is Mahomes on 3rd. Flush to his right. He may try and run for this. And he gets this up across the 35 before he's out of bounds. 8 yards that time, able to take off, and the result is a 1st down. Line of scrimmage, the 37 on 1st and 10.
Get in the weight room.
Now McCoy. And they're going to stop him right at the line of scrimmage. Just no cutback lane to be found whatsoever. 2nd and 10.
That didn't appear to be a run blitz. He just darted in once he saw the run develop. That appeared to be a case of see ball, get ball.
2nd quarter, 2 minutes remain. 3-0 our score. We remind you that coming up at halftime, we'll take you to Orlando, and Jonathan Coachman. Coach will have highlights and analysis of this first half, one that's featured no touchdowns as of yet on either side.
So his job's a little bit easier for this halftime.
Need to give the coach some highlights here.
Yes, we do.
No gain on the play there, so that doesn't help. Now they're looking up at a 3rd and 9 situation. And it looks like we've got a dime set here defensively. 6 DBs in the game. Now here's Mahomes. Looking deep downfield. And that is intercepted on the sideline. Wait. No, they'll say no. It was caught out of bounds. So this is just an incompletion here. Oh, a big decision here early. Look at this. They're going to go for it on their own side of the field.
Tight door. Buds, he finds the mic. It's our field. Chopper.
Here we go. 4th down, Mahomes. And this is caught. That's Watkins. And he'll go out near midfield at the 49. That one good for 12 yards in a Kansas City 1st. Now a 1st down carry. It's Williams. And this will be stopped at the 44. That one good for 7 yards.
He was brought down by
Yellow.
7-yard pickup. Brings up 2nd and 3.
From the 44, Mahomes. This pass going to be caught by Hardman. The Chiefs will use the first of their timeouts as they get the stoppage with a little over 50 seconds to go in the first half. Here comes play number 9 now as they come up on a 3rd and 3.
I'm going to run you over. 15. Check. Color. Charlie. 80 weapon. 35's the mic. Hey, keep it up. Out. Over. Roy.
They'll try and run for it. Here's Williams. And he's got the first before he's brought down at the 39-yard line. Give him the 3rd down conversion, 5 yards on the play.
Well, partner, what do you think? Might have been 4-down territory if they didn't pick it up, but...
Yeah, it's a moot point now. I was curious if they didn't get it there, would they have gone for it? I guess we'll never know.
Yeah, we didn't have to make that call, but I have a feeling both of us would have said, go for it.
And this one caught by Travis Kelce. And they'll wind up getting this one all the way down inside the 20. Now another timeout called for by the offense as they'll stop it with 17 seconds to go in this first half of action.
Yellow. You're 15.
You got tight right there. Fire, 64, weak. Motion. Reset.
Now a first down carry here from McCoy. And they'll bring him down at the 13-yard line. Now a timeout signaled for, and they'll get it with 10 seconds to go before halftime.
Brings up 2nd and 4 at the 13-yard line.
Yellow.
6 yards on that last play. Here's 2nd and 4.
Attack.
Mike 35.
You ain't going nowhere.
35's the mic.
Watch the run.
Here's Mahomes to throw. Flushed out right. And that is incomplete, stopping the clock with 5 seconds to go. Nothing doing there as the 13th play of the drive proves to be unlucky. Now with 5 seconds left, not really enough time to run another play and then stop it, so on comes the field goal unit. Now with 5 seconds left, not really enough time to run another play and then stop it, so on comes the field goal unit. And Butker able to put this one through. So a late 3 there, and that'll help as they head into the break.
Talk about situational football and something they've worked on since the OTAs and mini camps the previous summer. They take care of the ball, get 3 points, knowing they're going to get the ball to start the second half. That's the old 2-for-1 special to finish things off.
Each team with a possession, each team with a field goal as the kick is away. Very short kick. This will be taken by one of the up men. First half in the books. You're watching the NFL on EA Sports. Welcome back. Charles and I settled into the booth, ready for quarter number 3. Second half ready to roll. 2 field goals, the combined output in half number 1. Could be first touchdown wins. This is fielded a couple yards deep. And he'll get across the 20 before he's brought down at about the 23-yard line.
At their own 23-yard line.
The Chiefs offense about set to begin this drive. Their defense has done the job. Now it's the offense's turn as they've got it 1st and 10. Now Mahomes. He goes full extension, and he's got it. Nice play for Kansas City, picking up the first 18 yards that time.
Well, partner, when you ask anyone other than your QB to throw the ball, you must have a lot of confidence, or you think you're really going to fake them out. It looks like they did exactly that.
They're going deep in the playbook, and a great grab on the other end. And he'll be brought down, losing yardage back at the 40. It'll be a loss of a yard, And that'll bring up a 2nd and 11.
At the 40-yard line.
Fight on these two. Fight on these two.
They stay on the ground. This time it's Williams. They'll take this from the 40 up to the 45 for a gain of 5. Throwing now is Mahomes. He wants it all for the end zone. And that'll wind up incomplete. Bold play call there. Now it's 4th down.
I'm going to need some help with this one. How did he miss it? Wide open in the end zone. He's not hurried. He's not hit. And somehow, incomplete?
Yeah.
What happened?
During film study, that's one where he's just going to shake his head, not be able to believe it.
6 points go by the wayside on that one.
35 to Mike. Mike 35, Mike 35.
57.
They do go for it. It's Mahomes. He is going to find Hill here. Give him credit. They knew what they wanted to dial up on 4th. They executed it for 9 yards, and the offense stays out there. They go back to the ground with Williams. Give the tackle there to Josh Norman.
I call that play a success. A nice inside run sets up a very manageable 2nd down. A very solid gain on that play.
And 6 at the 42-yard line.
Following the pickup of 4, here's 2nd and 6.
Hey, tight end's right. Watch tight end. 3 down. Mike 35, Mike 35. I'm coming for it.
Looking to throw is Mahomes. Eluding the pressure right. And his throw is incomplete. Sammy Watkins, the intended target, but now it's 3rd down. That pass just a little bit off. It looked like maybe he tried to force it in there.
Game speed, always different, no matter what you do in practice. You can't simulate it, right? So your decision-making, everything has to be a little bit quicker. Sometimes it can throw you off until you adjust.
7th play of the drive upcoming here on 3rd and 6.
Attack!
Race no trap.
15.
From the gun, it's Mahomes. Escaping the pressure right. And he's taken down. Trying to do a little too much. Getting outside of the pocket. And it results in a sack. It's Ryan Kerrigan getting the sack. No move to get the offense off the field here. They've converted once on this drive. On 4th, they'll go again and try it once more.
Check.
57 color.
Hey, turn it up. Say.
Yellow.
SOS. Scene 6. SOS.
They're going to try and throw. And he's going to go down again. Ryan Kerrigan. And that will force a turnover on downs. So they converted their first 2 4th down attempts. Not there. Now they're 2 for 3.
You think maybe the offense coordinator expended a little capital on that one? You know, when you're 2 for 2, you can lobby for that 3rd one, right? Didn't get it there. Maybe now the head coach might not be so eager to go for it as we go forward.
Check 24. He's crashing.
He's coming. We got double up.
Undercross. Shift. Watch the shit. Chance. Go. Check 99.
They'll run on first down. Thompson, and tough sledding. He'll get maybe a yard. Stop short of the 35.
Nice job by that defensive front there to hold him to a short gain on first down. Well played, I must say.
Yeah, only getting 1 yard. There was no room to run. Here's 2nd and 9, just a yard on that last run.
Coming this way. Here we go. Rush in. Check the backer.
Again, a run to Thompson. And he'll be upended at the 33 following a gain of 3. And guess what? It brings up 3rd down.
And that's one of the reasons you like to blitz even on run downs. It confuses the blocking assignments. It doesn't allow those offensive linemen to get up to the second level.
One of the bigger plays in the game thus far. The crowd getting into it as we come up on a big 3rd down.
That's where to go. And we got Mike, number 53. Mike, 53 to go.
From the gun, Haskins on 3rd down. He gets it to Sims, complete. Gets past 1 man. And he gets the first down here as he's taken down at the 24. First time they've looked his way in this game. He comes through picking up the first. Haskins and the offense with a 1st and 10. And he's 8 for 8 now, throwing the ball to start the game.
Slam. Hey.
Now a give to Peterson running right. And not much. Maybe a yard down to the 23.
I know that speed is the hallmark of today's NFL game, but the key to good rushing defense is still having your linebackers set the edge.
At the Chiefs' 23-yard line.
Here we go. I'm on. We're out.
On 2nd and 9. Haskins. And he fires one incomplete. Looked like he had a couple of different options as far as who to throw to on that play. And who am I to say this, but I'm not sure he made the right decision.
Well, the window of opportunity is always going to be small in the NFL. That's why those quarterbacks who make quick decisions and have quick releases have the most success in this league.
The Redskins on 3rd down. They've been okay, 2 for 3 thus far. This is 3rd and 9.
Check nickel.
3rd down. Here's Haskins. That's going to be caught by Richardson. And all the way down inside the 5 to the 4. They're able to convert on 3rd down, and that sets up a 1st and goal.
The goal for any offense versus his own defense, find the holes where guys are available and put the ball on the receiver before any defender can step up and fill it.
They did it well there. Perfectly executed crossing route. A field goal could get them the lead, but it might not be enough here as they come up on 1st and goal.
Joker. Watch the ship. Hey. Watch the ship. Hey, check 24. 49, check 49.
And that one covered beautifully. Their defenders stayed home, and they'll stop him behind the line. A loss of 2 there, 2nd down.
Brings up 2nd and goal.
Getting down to the good stuff. All tied with 2 minutes remaining on EA Sports.
He wasn't ready.
So it's Redskin football here as we welcome you back. They've got it 2nd and goal as they look to grab a late lead.
Kill. Check 43. Wide. Get wide.
And they'll try the jet sweep here. A minuscule gain of maybe a yard from the 6 to the 5. And now right out of the 2-minute break, we'll get a timeout used defensively with 1:56 to go.
It's now 3rd and goal.
They've been denied touchdowns in the red zone twice already. Here comes 3rd and goal.
Be ready, be ready. 53's the month off. Check 53.
Ain't no such thing as a loss. We taking wins home.
Yeah. Kill. Turn up. What? Go. Just turn up. Switch. Heavy.
On 3rd and goal, Haskins. And he can't get a throw off. He's taken down. What a huge play at this point in the game. Whistles now and a timeout. So defensively, they burn it here with 1:51 left. So now one of the biggest kicks of the night is forthcoming.
A 32-yard attempt.
Hopkins' kick is good. And they have taken the lead here in the final 2 minutes. And we still wait on the first touchdown of the game, but a second field goal now makes it a 6-3 score.
Yeah, I know a lot of people would call this the definition of winning ugly. To me, this is gorgeous. I'm a defender, right? I love these kind of games. The tension is high. Who's going to make the play to win it? And right now, that field goal may be the advantage they need.
And they will not get a chance to return this one as it's through the end zone for a touchback. The Chiefs offense about set to begin this drive. And on that last drive, went for it on 4th, turned it over. A good job by their defense, though. They held them to 3, but this offense, they've got to be a little bit better, a little bit more careful here.
And sometimes when you see these calls on 4th down, when they decide to go for it, it's not necessarily the coach saying, I believe in my offense. Sometimes the coach saying, I believe in my defense. I can afford to go for it here, because if we don't get it, I don't think we'll give up more than 3. And that's exactly what
You think that factored in?
I do. I think that he had that in his mind going into the game, that I'm going to be aggressive on offense because I know I've got a defense that can hold up their end.
A big play on the catch and run, covering 34 yards. So the big play gets him across midfield now for 1st and 10.
We got. Hey, Sunday. Motion. Yellow.
They'll look to throw. Flush to his right. He'll try and run it. And he'll go out of bounds after taking it a little further down inside the 40. He'll get 5 out of the scramble. It's 2nd down.
They brought the blitz that time, and I thought they were going to get to him, but instead, he flipped it on its ear and ended up picking up positive yardage.
I thought he was dead to rights, but you are exactly correct, sir. Able to turn that into a positive gain.
43.
35 to Mike. Here we go. Delta.
He'll look to throw. And this is caught by Watkins. And they're going to have another 1st down here as the tackle's made at the Redskins' 26. On 1st down, Williams. And they've got it in the red zone now, down at about the 19. Just what you want on a 1st down run. Call it 8 yards. And it's 2nd and 2. Down the Holmes. And he can't get a throw away. He's taken down. The Chiefs quickly now going to use the last of their timeouts as they'll stop it with just over 40 seconds to go in the game.
3rd and long.
Yellow. Underwood.
Check.
Yellow.
Exit.
On 3rd down, here's Williams. And he's going to be taken down here, still a couple of yards short of the 1st. The Redskins now going to use the 1st of their 3 timeouts. It's just their 1st. They've got 2 more to use here in the final stages. And the kick by Butker is good. And that will tie this game here in the final minute of play. Well, we knew this had the potential to be a tight game, but with less than 3 minutes to play, couldn't be any tighter. We're all tied.
All locked up, right? And this next drive is going to tell us everything we need to know about this game, because I want to see how they come out with the football. Are they going to be aggressive and attack downfield? You still got a 2-minute warning to come up. Are they going to be conservative and try and hold on and maybe just get to overtime?
So back even at 6 apiece as the kick's away. This will be taken very short. They'll bring it a few past the 20 to the 23-yard line.
At their own 23-yard line.
Out there ready for this next drive, the Redskins offense. They have a little bit of time here to get into field goal range, not much. In a tie game, you don't want to do anything crazy, right?
I agree with you on that one. Risk reward, okay? If you go for it, what is the absolute reward on this? But the risk is probably greater. Run the clock out, get to overtime, and try and win it there.
All right, we'll see if they do just that. Throwing to start the drive, but that one incomplete.
Work with me, partner. Take a deep breath, because that's what they're doing down the field now. That incompletion allowed them to exhale a little bit. Get in the huddle, kind of scan the crowd, see if any celebrities are here. Relax a little bit as they start this big drive.
Switch, home. Check three.
Now it's Haskins. Complete. Richardson has it.
I always laugh when people say, what's the toughest route to defend? Any of them, especially if it's a good receiver. That makes things very difficult. But when you're running a drag route, something short, shallow, going through defenders, using guys almost as screens in order to get open, that makes things tough for guys trying to get to the football.
Second down pass play got him 8 yards. Now they've got a third and a couple remaining.
I got him.
53's the mic. 53, double dog, that's the way. 53's the mic, 53, check.
You gonna get this, boy? You think you gonna get this?
Haskins to throw. Flushed out right. And he finds McLaurin. And they get him down, but not before he takes it across the 40-yard line. And with inside of 10 seconds, 8 to be precise, we get whistles and a timeout on the field.
First and 10 at the 42-yard line.
Here we go. 60 out on. Mike, three bucks. Two, six. Yo. Check. 53's Mike. Check.
Throwing now is Haskins. He's going to float this over the middle, deep. And this will be incomplete. 1 second left to go. And that will get a timeout here. They're able to stop it with 1 second to go in this game. Ball on the 42 as they come up 2nd and 10.
Watch the twist.
Here we go with Haskins. Slings this deep from McLaurin. And that's going to be incomplete. Good effort there, trying to take a shot, but it's 3rd down. And here in overtime, if the team that receives the ball scores a touchdown, it's over. If they don't, we can still have some more football.
That's exactly right. If they go down and kick a field goal, the other team gets a possession to either match it or score a touchdown to win the ball game. If both teams kick field goals, the next team to score wins. But if the receiving team throws a pick six or fumbles the ball and it gets picked up by the defense and they score, the game is over at that point.
Harrison Butker to kick off for Kansas City.
So a tie ball game here as the kick's away. The Washington offense at the line and ready to roll. They control their own destiny here. They have the football in overtime. Obviously, a touchdown would win it.
I think teams around the league are still adjusting to the idea of going downfield, scoring a touchdown wins the game, because they were used to just going downfield and trying to get in field goal range to win a game. Still having to make that transition. Let's face it now, the ones who are doing it best know they need to go down, attack, put the ball in the end zone, and not leave it up to a field goal and give the other team a chance.
Yeah, as we said, they control their own destiny now. Here's a 2nd and 2 now from the 33.
Check safety, check safety. Kill, kill, kill.
Now it's AP Peterson. And he'll bring it up here to right at the 40-yard line. 7 yards there and a first down.
At this stage of the game, the run-pass numbers are a little bit out of whack because most of the yardage has come through the air. But in a sense, that just sets things up for big runs like that because the defense might be a little bit off balance. They pick up another first down with that run.
Mike, you better bring it.
Check, check, check. Tighten up. Big edge, big edge, big edge. 36.
Big dad, big dad.
Throwing now, Haskins on first down. Eluding the pressure right. And he'll toss this one incomplete. Seeing no options, he throws it away. Another nice job there defensively. They've really stymied their passing attempts, and it continues in overtime.
And for them to do that, that means they've had to be cohesive on defense. Pressure in the quarterback's face, good coverage of not just the wide receivers, but the tight end, the running backs when they try and slip out, and making sure they're at the point of attack. When the ball's in the air, they get there and help force some of those incompletions.
Call it about a gain of 3, and they'll be looking at a 3rd and 7 coming up. Pretty good little 2-play sequence there. You force the incompletion, then a very short pickup.
Yeah, now maybe you bring in an extra defensive back or two because you want to try and defend on 3rd down. They like to play those nickel or sub packages, don't they?
What will they draw up to try to keep this opening drive of overtime moving? 3rd and 7.
Go. Take it, take it. 53 is the mic. 53 is the mic. Come on, D. 53 is the mic. 53. Check 53.
From the gun, it's Haskins. Slings this deep from McLaurin. And that is incomplete, but a penalty flag is down. This could possibly be a push-off. Looked like some hands both ways. They got it on the offense.
Sometimes there's a fine line between being the receiver and the DB, and he knocked that one away. Might have caused an incompletion that could have been an interception.
An incomplete pass on that last play, and that means they'll need to come up with something here on 3rd down.
Switch, switch. Check hot route. Hot, hot. Check, check. Fresno, Fresno, Fresno. Kill, kill, kill. Kill.
Play action. Haskins. And that is incomplete. Well, their defense did its job. Now they're going to get the football with a chance to win it.
And it feels like they ran out on the field, and right before they did, they told the offense, don't worry about this. We got you. Okay, we've got the situation under control. We'll get it back for you for a chance to win the game, and boy, they did it well.
On is the punt team now as this one's sent away. Oh, what a play on special teams here. This is going to be down inside the 5, all the way down at the 2-yard line.
And he's got to be fired up about that effort. I don't think he could have walked down and placed it any better than where he ended up putting the football. That was excellent.
The Chiefs' offense about set to begin this drive. Their defense did its job. Got the stop. All they need is 3, and this is over.
Couldn't have done much else other than score themselves and end it. But they turned it back over to them, and now all they need is a field goal to win the game. An excellent job by the defense. Can the offense finish things off?
Well, part 1 is done. Now part 2. And all the way to the 25 before he's hit and dropped. That good for 22 and a first down. What can Mahomes do now with his overtime drive? Escaping the pressure right. And going deep for Hill. This is caught inside the 15.